what is there to be learnt from this result? The utter rejection of policies from, and there's some people in the chat saying, stop calling the Democrats left. In the American setting, they're on the left. So a complete rejection of that style of politics and what they're offering. What is there to learn for New Zealand left politics and New Zealand in general?
I think that you just simply can't. I think that people on the left are sick and tired of politicians that say we can't do this, we've got to be incremental, because incrementalism is very easy to overturn and it doesn't get people very far. I think you've got to have quite a strong agenda that you're willing to back. And I think Labor, for instance, has the chance to do this, whether it be a wealth tax or a capital gains tax, but you've got to stand for something, and you've got to stand for something that is meaningful. And all due respect to Chippy, GST, or fresh food and vegetables, was not meaningful.
Yeah. And I think, like you're saying about standing for something, what they did well in the last term is they kept New Zealanders more and less compared to the rest of the world very safe in the era of COVID. But then when the election came along, that was somewhat toxic. So they didn't sing their own praises from the rooftops about how they kept an additional 20,000 New Zealanders alive. And because they didn't shout about that, they had nothing left to shout about. So it looked like they had nothing.
Well, I get that. I get all of that, and I sympathise with that. But when you are going to the grocery store and your basket of kai costs $90, and 3 months ago it was $70, and your wage is and you haven't had a decent wage increase for 2 or 3 years, that's soon forgotten, because people are dealing with the reality of their daily lives. And when I sat down and I spoke to some of those Republican-leaning folks, they knew that he was not going to fix healthcare. That they knew that the tax cuts that he introduced, by and large, were for the wealthy. But my gosh, I just think that they just got tired of the incumbency, and there was a deep view amongst many traditional supporters of the Democratic Party is that it had become a party for, and I hate using this term because I get called it sometimes, of the elites. And just a really frustrating that we had been almost being mistreated by the Republicans. We can put up with, but by our own, we can't.